good? It's your boy Sleep back with another video, and today we're reacting to the Twitch community just saved this streamer's life. Last night I was up late. When I say late, I mean late. Like I fell asleep probably like around 11, woke up around 2 or 3, right? 2 or 3 o'clock. I'm scrolling on TikTok and I see this kid. He's doing a stream and he gets raided. Apparently he had like 1 viewer in there. He got raided by Stable Ronaldo. It was like at least 10k viewers. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know what I'm saying? And as he hit that 10k viewer mark, and he's hyped, he's losing it. I guess he's a little too loud. It's a little bit too late. I don't know where he's from, to be honest with you. He's 18 years old. I guess he just turned 18 actually. And his mom starts wailing like, "Yo, I'm tired of you making all this noise. Get the fuck out." And I'm like, damn. But here's the thing though, like, you know, parents don't understand the whole Twitch thing, streaming thing. They don't understand how big it could get until they start seeing the results, which is the problem today. You know what I'm saying? It's the problem with parenting. Sometimes your parents don't believe in you until they see the results, not the potential of what could be. It got crazy. It's unfortunate, but we're gonna see what's up with this video, bro. Before we do, like the video, hype the video, sub up, and let's see what this video hitting for. Lego.
Alright, so Stable Ronaldo, Marlon, and FaZe Rug might have just changed this streamer's life. Now this whole thing starts with all 3 of them on stream together. I guess they had a segment going on, or probably was collabing or something, and they were getting ready to end stream and decided to just give back to their community by gifting subs and eventually raiding a streamer known as Nitro Camden. And I honestly think from this point on,
in a way he had 1 viewer then. Well, it'd be like that though. You have hella followers, but you know what I'm saying, it doesn't always match the view count. Damn, son. So like, even with this, he doing well for himself, you feel what I'm saying? Because it's not easy to get 15k on Twitch alone, and he's 18. I don't know, it's just something about, like, I don't like the way some parents like just like shrug off their kids' dreams just because they're not interested in what they got going on, or they just think it's bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? Like for me, when I was his age, I was heavy into music. I taught myself beats. I've been playing piano since I was 5 years old. I've been making music since I was around 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? I've been writing music, all that. My parents did. When my aunt used to tell me, like, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" I said, "I want to be a singer." A singer. Chris, what do you want to go to school for? I really don't. I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to be an artist. Oh, like, draw. They'd rather me. It's funny because I draw too. So since I was good at drawing, they wanted me to go to art school. They rather me go to art school than do anything for music. Or they don't care what I do as long as I go to school for it. You feel what I'm saying? But if it's not like I got a lot of lawyers and doctors in my family. If it's not one of those, and you're not going to school for business or anything like that, then they just see it as like side eye. You know what I'm saying? African parents. But when it comes to this video editing stuff, they didn't see nothing lucrative with video editing or YouTube alone until I got my first big client. Well, 2 of my first big clients. Well, 3 of my first big clients. One had 2 million on TikTok. One had 1.5 million on YouTube, and the other one had, I think, like 500k with a couple channel, and then 300k on his own channel. And when I started getting paid from them for video editing, that's when they took it serious. That's the problem. I wanted to be a basketball player. Well, I wanted to be in the NBA. A lot of kids have hoop dreams. I had hoop dreams when I was younger. I wanted to be the type of kid where my dad like kind of like pushed me, or like supported that in a way, like sending me to basketball camps and stuff in the summertime, all that. No. I wanted to play sports. I wanted to play football. He didn't even help me play. They didn't get me into the football camps or the YMCA or PAL. If you know, that's like it's basically like the youth, you know, saying like the community youth teams and stuff like that they be playing. Yeah, alongside from school. Never got into that. They didn't really support me with anything as far as that, unless it is something that had to do with them. So I understand what he's feeling like, where the mom is kind of like shitting on what he's doing. But she's gonna be the first one to ask for a handout when that check come in, when he's doing what he needs to do, and he is finally following through for the kid.
Life long way to forever change.
But yeah,
Marlon raided me. Yo, how many people do we got in? We got a hype train.
I remember my first raid.
Hold on, thank you for the bench.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Lifting the Lady Gaga is crazy.
Hey, Lady Gaga!
Yo, I gotta with it.
You gotta fix the form though, brother.
Gee, boys, and it's time to rain.
Hey. Bruh.
You see, it went from 1 to 300. That shit would have. Last time that shit happened to me, bro, my heart just. I already know how that feel, bro. And now he hype. Hey, you doing a Rakiden?
I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for watching. And yeah.
The thing about this is that like sometimes they do a collab stream where it's like all 3 of them streams combined. That's hella people, bro. They get like at least 10K each, so 30,000 to maybe 40,000 for a raid, bro. Like, come on,
The situation
bro.
is very serious. I just want to just preface this by saying that discusses the topic of, you know, domestic violence and things like that and abuse. So if you're real sensitive, I would just suggest you kind of skip past some of these parts. But I think this situation sheds light on what a lot of people really go through in real life. It was just broadcasted on a live stream. Now, like I said, they were going through raiding people, and Stable Ronaldo just so happened to raid Nitro Cam, who was pretty excited like anybody else would, and this situation just blew completely out of proportion from this point on. Now his mom hearing this, and I'm thinking it was around 10 or 11 o'clock at night, I believe, she was pretty fed up, saying that it was time for him to leave.
I've never had this much people in here before, bro. I'm just trying to like, mama, I have 10,000 people.
Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, there was a thing where it's kind of like on TikTok there'll be a clip of a kid on stream, right? And he's trying to stream and he's doing his, you know what I'm saying? He got the little sub goal box written down on a whiteboard. He got all the subs written down and stuff like that. He's doing a stream, I guess like a subathon or something like that. And the mom comes in and is like, turn this off, turn this Lima stream off, you're never gonna be nothing, you're never gonna be shit, just down on the kid, right? And I felt like that was like a kind of like a sympathy for him to funnel viewers and into following and all that. I thought this was that, but nah, because she really started wilding, bro. Like I seen her like hitting the kid, threatening to call the cops, biting him. I'm like, yo, what's up? It usually because the man's is not in, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put it out there, but most of the time they take it out on the kids when they relationship problems ain't going as well. So it's like,
I have 10,000 people in here. Why are you taking my stuff? I'm not doing anything. I have 10,000 people in here. Why are you in the camera? I have 10,000 people in here.
And you know the crazy thing is, she's not that old to where she's not hip to what's going on. So you gotta know, if your son is telling you, Mom, there's literally like 10,000 people watching me. Ain't no way you're that ignorant to where you're like, 10,000 people watch you. Man, stop playing, man. Turn that off, bro. You gotta go to bed. Nigga, no. If my son says, yo, if he got something going on to where he's like, he got that many eyes on him right now in his room, you know what I mean? How much? That's 10,000. I'm gonna say a festival. Because I don't even think that's an arena or a stadium. I think it's mostly like 15 to 20,000. Around there. But either way, 10,000 people, that's like a smackdown arena, gang. You're tripping. If my son came and told me that, you got to understand, bro. You got to be supportive and stuff like that. Especially to stuff like that, though. It's not easy to come by, bro. And
they just raided me.
She got to be on some hating shit. Like, it's deeper than that.
Why? Because I'm trying to stream.
Because why he got to leave, though?
So you can call the police because I'm streaming. I have 10,000 people in here watching. I just got raided. So I have to get out because I'm streaming too. I am. I literally just got raided.
You got to know at least some type of, because he didn't buy this. He didn't buy the setup. He didn't buy the chair. He didn't buy the computer. He didn't buy all that. You probably invested into that too. So you know what that means. Well, you don't know what it means. You just know that he wants it for that. But at the same time, it's like,
I can't just have anything, bro. I just got raided. Can I not stay on for like 5 minutes? It's off. I am, but you didn't have to take my stuff. I'm on stream. I just said I was getting off. They're all watching you while laying in a bed. And you finna get kicked out and you're worried about this. Like at one.
That's the brother. That's the brother that's talking. How old the brother? I just want to know how old is the brother, bro? Because I can't see the mom, but I can see you, nigga. Word.
You gotta just. All right, bro. Okay. All right. Never gonna get this opportunity again. All right. Me? What am I doing? No, I have an attitude every time. This happens to be the.
That's a valid crash out. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now on the mom's side, on the son's side, that's a valid crash out. Now, I got a whole sold out concert looking at my stream right now. I got 10,000 people watching me right now. That's a sold out show. 10,000. And you telling me why I have an attitude? Oh, hell nah, bro.
Only time that I actually blew up that somebody jumped.
Now, anybody who just got raided by some big streamers who's sending tens of thousands of viewers to your chat will be excited, bro. Like, he probably was grinding for years and realized that his life would change. So, of course, I'm be dancing around, be happy, be hype. I'm sorry, mom. I'm not gonna be quiet at this time. And it got so bad to the point where she actually assaulted him on stream.
Started smacking his face.
You just have to see this, bro. I'm probably gonna have to blur some of this so I don't get my video taken down or anything like that. But yeah, this is
like at some point she started smacking his face, trying to get him off the chair, lifting up the chair up from under him. He wouldn't move, so then she started smacking him and then bit his face. I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? That's your son. Yo, like, he's supposed, when you have kids, you take care of them. They grow up, you get old, they take care of you, depending on how you treat them. So you see how you doing him right there? I wouldn't be surprised if he blow up. He's doing well for himself. He's like a young, I wouldn't say Rakai, because he's a little older than Rakai, but something to that sort, and he's doing well. And then you get on your phone. Hey, son, how you doing? I was just checking up on you. And he just air your shit. Bong. Air. You know what I'm saying? Straight air. They don't even pick up the phone. It goes straight to voicemail. You got to talk to his assistant just to get in contact with a possibility to get in contact with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro.
This is an insane situation.
Like, this is crazy, bro. And it's on stream. He just told you 10,000 people is watching. Why would you do that in front of the camera? You probably think it's off. I wouldn't even risk that. I'll keep asking you. Yo, this camera off? Yo, the stream off? Turn the stream off. Even then, I'm not gonna put my hands on my son and shit like that, like this. You know what I'm saying? But damn, you crashing out like that, bro.
Go get your stuff. Go get your clothes and stuff. Go. Go. And then go. Hey, tell the call police on you. Go ahead and go.
Like, I understand the discipline part where, like, dads will literally kick out their sons for, like, probably, like, a night. Maybe 2. To teach them, like, oh, you think you grown, huh? All right. Get out the crib. But this is not one of those. This is not one of those you think you grown moments. All right, go ahead. Go see how hard it is outside. Nah. This is not one of those, bro.
Done. I'm not playing this game. It's almost midnight. Go. Out of my room, my house.
This is hard to watch, bro.
Everything. This is all mine. Get out. Get out. Get out of my house. You're not welcomed anymore. Get out. We'll be prepared for the police to come put you out there.
I don't think how would the police like react to the situation? I'm gonna ask not ChatGPT, but I'm gonna ask Google's AI and see what would happen. And because I'm pretty sure I don't think that's how this works. If anything, you got 30 days to kick somebody out your crib. You better hope you ordered some shit and you got mail coming in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because like now you're the tenant. You feel me? And they gotta give like a 30-day grace period or something like that. But even then, that's your kid, bro. That's why I'm blessed to have the parents I do. You know, African parents, West African parents, for the most part, they don't want you to leave the crib. You feel me? They don't want you to leave the crib until you get married. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, whether you a male or female, gang. You know what I'm saying? So this is crazy, bro.
Stupid ass have to get out. You're 18, dummy. You don't have to live in my house. great, but I'm letting you know because you're getting out at 6 o'clock tomorrow. When I wake up, you get your ass up and you're getting out. I'm not finna keep blatantly disrespecting me. I told you to lay down. This is what you do every other time. You try to act like you don't break rules, but you do this every other time. I walk past the room and I'm like, why is the light still on? I'm exercising. You should have been did that. Bedtime.
Lay your ass down.
He's 18 years old. He got a bedtime. Like once I turned 18, I left the crib, so I can't even relate. You feel what I'm saying? I went to the military at 18, but at the same time, once I came back home to visit, anything I wanted to do, I didn't even have to ask, gang. If I wanted to go out to the city, I go to the city. I went to a basketball game, my first basketball game in Brooklyn, New York. The Nets. Go Nets. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, I could stay out late all night if I wanted to because I was grown. Once I hit 19, I came back home at 19 to visit. And you got your kid on probation? Like,
Okay, that's what I'm saying. See me in the bed.
it got to be deeper than what it's showing us though.
Okay, well we're gonna see how much baby it is once I help you pack your shit because you leaving in the morning.
And where he gonna go?
Lay down. So you don't have to lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down.
So she just bit him on the
You know, like realistically, like I really thought I'm pausing because you know people like to say I'm stealing content and shit like that. But then if I pause less, it's like no. If I pause too much, I'm talking too much. If I pause less, I'm stealing. Okay, but anyway, like you really can't force me to go to sleep. Like, yeah, I gotta go to bed and shit like that. I could lay down, but it don't mean I gotta go to sleep though. So why you force me to lay down, nigga? Tell me it's bedtime. I could turn the lights off and all that. I could just stand up in the corner in the dark room. You can't force me to sleep. What you gonna tell me? Close your eyes. Close your eyes and you getting out. Well, she might. Because of how she acted.
face and said that he provided no value to the household and decided to call the police on him. I don't care how mad you are at your child, no parent should ever abuse their child, especially somebody that just turned 18 like 8 days ago, where you could just simply talk to them, you know, have a conversation. You don't gotta put your hands on him just because he was too loud and decided to, you know, go over his curfew. And it's not that deep. He's going into adulthood and you're giving him a curfew, telling him he gotta be, you know, asleep at a certain time or quiet down at a certain time. Like, bro, that's like literally prison.
It was, you're not gonna keep blatantly disrespecting me and think you stayed in this house.
What does she even do?
You bring absolutely no value to this house. You barely
well, it's a little too late to speak on that. You know what I'm saying? Cause a raid like that, boy, don't be surprised if he keep it consistent. Now he's hyped and he's motivated and then he's doing more. And by the end of the month, after all the monetization gets set up and all that, the collabs, everything, now he's pulling in at least 20K. You're gonna wish you had a tenant that pulled in 20K and he's like, oh, I have a loving mother that's been down for me and stuff like that and did everything and sacrificed so much. I think I'm about to, don't even worry about the rent no more, mom. I got you. Matter of fact, quit your job. Straight like that. It be like that. And now you just messed that up. And that shouldn't even be like the reason why you should treat your son the way the way you're supposed to. It's because it's your kid. You hate your kid because that's what it looked like.
clean up this room. You only take out the trash when I say that it needs to be taken out. You don't do anything. You should have did that hours ago. You've been at home all fucking day. Instead of playing video games. Fucking 40-year-old virgin in his mama's basement.
Having a passion
was 18 years old.
Listen.
His 18th birthday was 10 days ago, by the way.
You didn't. If the rules.
40-year-old. Carl, you compare him to a 40-year-old virgin in his mother's basement.
And you don't. Every fucking night.
Say no, that's not true. Yesterday I did.
Clip this and run it up.
And then it wasn't even just that. It matters. It's my passion.
To you,
and I want
it
to succeed in it. Okay, well then yeah, it matters to me. So I can succeed. You don't know how long I've been training for one thing. You don't have to care.
If I tell you to get off at a certain
it's
time.
okay with not caring about me. I fully
I
understand.
don't care what's in your twisted mind because
Okay,
you're still
so
not
that doesn't add
listening.
up.
It goes off of what I say the rule is. You can't just do what you want
I
to
didn't
do.
say I can,
But you
realize
keep
it's summer and I'm
doing
trying
it.
to.
And I honestly feel for
Yeah, you right, brother. Hold on. You giving me a bedtime and it's a summer? It's summertime, shorty. I graduated. Did he graduate? Yes, I graduated. He 18. He probably graduated. I done graduated. I turned 18. I'm a grown man. Yes, I gotta contribute. You could have had that conversation with me beforehand, but look what I'm doing now. This is my job that I'm working towards, and I just got 10,000 people in here. You know what I'm saying? You know what that means? That means that the average, if I do this two more times, that means now I get paid from this shit. And now that I got that, I'm probably gonna average at least 100 to maybe 500 people watching me every single day that I do this, and they donate and stuff like that. Then I can contribute. But it's the summertime. You giving me a bedtime in summertime, telling me it's too late at 10 o'clock. In the summertime, it don't matter what time it was when I was 18 beforehand. All ages before that, summertime, it don't matter what time I go to sleep. I stay up. I don't sleep. I pull all night. I play the game all night, nigga. Me and my little brother, we play the game all night. Now, every household is different. But it's summertime, though. Nigga, it's August. School ain't even a prop. I'm 18. I'm assuming that he graduated already. He just turned 17. He ain't in school still, is he? He might graduate next year. No. I don't know the situation. I'm gonna just assume that he graduated already, and this is summertime. Why the fuck are you worried about what time he goes to sleep? Usually, parents is more understanding, and they're like, "Yo, it's summertime. I know. You just keep the noise down, bro. Well, that's all you have to do. Keep the noise down. Whether you have to keep saying it, I don't know how many times me and my brother used to fight. Me and my brother used to play video games. We used to yell. We used to do this, do that. My parents will come in the room, just give me that look. All they gotta do is say, "All right, turn the game off." See what you doing, bro? Da, 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 da. All right, we won't do it no more. We won't do it no more. If I have to come in this room one more time, there ain't gonna be no back and forth. All right. You see how simple? Like, yo, like, this is crazy, bro. I don't know. I'm sorry, but this is crazy.
Exact same situation where
It's
I got
a summertime
by,
game.
my parents or my mom or whatever. But I know how it feels to go through situations
And I'm
with my
grown.
mom at like 16, 17, 18. She doesn't listen to reason, and whatever she says goes because it's her household. It's just an uphill battle.
The room is a little bit messy, brother. You know what I'm saying? At least have the room cleaned up, so you can't have her say anything to even mess with you. It's called being unfuckwittable. You do everything that you're supposed to do, so that can't nobody tell you nothing. You know what I'm saying?
You will never honestly win in the long run if you stay in that situation. You just have to leave. And in situations like these, you'll find yourself fighting your thoughts. You know what I mean? You literally did nothing wrong in this situation other than just be a human. She's 100%
looked like he was packing the lead from the jump.
That's how it usually is in these black households. I'm gonna be honest, bro. It honestly really happens to my people. Some parents are just old school and don't really believe in the whole streaming content creation thing, and they want you to get a conventional job, a traditional job, clock in, clock out, which I believe that he said that he got, right? I think he had about 2 jobs, I believe. I don't know if I could find the clip. If I do, I'll show it on the screen. But yeah, man, like, they're never going to understand how certain things go until they see it for themselves. And even then,
like I said,
some parents that just like from the islands or, you know, from another country that,
like, you know, my mom, she didn't really like believe in my music and stuff like that until I started posting on Facebook, and she started seeing hella people like the good reviews and the words of encouragement and the hype. To at one point, she got a call from my aunt. My aunt lived in ATL, by the way, all the way ATL, because my cousin was driving. My cousin was driving around and heard one of my songs playing in somebody else's car, and he was like, "Hold on, yo, who you listening to?" "Oh yeah, this artist, yo, he hold da 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 da." That's my cousin. You feel what I'm saying? Like, then now she was reposting everything. She was showing everybody every song that it's a good thing I didn't curse at the time. I didn't curse in my songs at that time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. And then my dad seen a little bit. He was like, you feel me? Same thing with the video editing until I showed him I showed my mom and my dad, my clientele. I showed the numbers. I'm like, this is how much views that my videos is pulling. Look how many people are watching it. Damn. 100,000, 200,000, 300,000. Not on my channel, but Run It TV, you probably know. But yeah. Then they started seeing that, oh, okay, this pays. Because yeah, sometimes I get paid 150 per video, 250 per video, depending on the length. And sometimes it was sending multiple a day. And that was good side cash. But they don't understand until like they see it for themselves.
Will never truly understand this shit. Now his mom will proceed to expose her character in front of tens of thousands of viewers, saying that she has access to all his money via his bank accounts and took his phone, saying that she emptied one of his bank accounts and is trying to get into the other ones. She also admits to getting child support from her father while taking his money that I just said. Just disgusting.
Worry about all this senior expensive stuff. It's a win-win. The child support don't matter either. I'm still getting paid either way. He owes me over $14,000. Either way, I'm still getting.
That's her talking about Habidi, by the way. His dad. You're talking about he owes you 14,000 child support. You know what's I actually I was like, yo, they should really like make it to where it's like it's almost like a card where you can't use it for your own expenses, and it obviously is you can see the transactions. So you're gonna have to audit it annually to show what you've been spending it on and make sure that what you were spending on was reasonable and for the kid and not for your own personal stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because it sounds like that's not what you're doing with this.
Here. So hear me.
So my assumption was right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She's single. She probably got a little boyfriend and stuff like that. Boyfriend left her too or something. I'm assuming that part. And now she's taking it out on the kid. Like I said in the beginning of the video. Now it seems like she's one of those bitter baby moms that's taking advantage of the child support and all that. And
I took away your phone. I've already emptied out one of your accounts. I just can't get the other one because I don't know why it won't let me. Because I'm not putting no money towards any of your accounts. You're not getting a dime from me.
So my thing is, you've emptied his accounts. You took his phone. The child support is supposed to be for him, not for you. That's one. You're kicking him out with nothing but his clothes and anything that he can carry. Yeah, it seems like you're going to. Oh, he 18. Damn, fuck. I'm about to say child neglect, but hey, that's still foul though.
A dime. You're gonna figure out.
It got to be a felony, not a felony, but it got to be a criminal offense.
Now we see all this on stream, and we hear all this on stream. Just imagine how she is off the camera. Like she's probably much worse. And the only thing that completely stopped her from just being who she is was him telling her that they were live in front of tens of thousands of viewers.
She has cameras. If I don't know if y'all can see, it's literally right here. If y'all can't,
in your room.
Can't see that.
What the fuck?
Gang, are you dead ass gang?
That's her camera?
What the?
You got a monitor in the room.
Is that the
like he's a damn baby or something.
Yeah. So she put
It's a
camera in your room. Now this gotta be a prank, bro.
I'm telling y'all.
And during the situation where he was going back and forth with his mom, and I believe she was trying to take up more stuff from his setup and try to take stuff back that she apparently bought for him, he was saying, how am I younger than you, but I'm more mature? I mean, it's pretty obvious that the grown-up in this situation can't control her emotions. Just to simply have a conversation with her son about what she thinks he's doing is wrong, instead of just lashing out.
Stop touching my stuff.
I'm not gonna make her sit outside. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm not
Right,
having
and
a
you
girl
still
go
doing this.
outside.
Very immature. How am I younger than you and I'm more mature?
At this point, nigga, you better choose your words wise again, because you don't want to make it worse or whatever. In most cases, if you was younger, they would have put you in a home. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I don't know how the dynamic is gonna be from this point forward. If she's gonna go or you gonna have to go, obviously you gonna leave. Now you got support now, you know what I'm saying? I see the streamers and stuff helping out. That's still
Not pushing against me.
But still, like this whole
Jeez. family, by the way.
She's not in
So-called family.
She's fine.
Family is not who's all blood related.
And it's
at
not.
all.
That's why
I know that for sure. I
Get
know
out
that.
here.
You've shown that.
Kim,
Just stop
I'm losing my
touching
patience.
me. I don't
He has to
care.
go.
Now you mad? You hurt about her words. I don't
No,
care.
because I don't care anymore. So he has to go.
You never cared from the start. You said you kicked me out.
When I
Hit me.
smacked the out of him,
Hit me. Please hit
trying
me.
to tell you, just
Let her hit me.
I was taught to control my emotions when I was like 5 years old, bro. Like honestly, probably way before that. It shouldn't take no grown ass woman to not crash out on a son. This is disgusting. With a mom like this, yeah, he was 100% cooked. Apparently, she's a teacher.
So I did look it up on Google AI, and what I asked was, can a parent call a cop on their child? Well, can a parent call the cops to kick their child out their house? And it said whether a parent can call the cop. Hold on. Whether a parent can call the police to kick the child out depends entirely on the age or whether they are legally a minor or an adult. So I skipped all that extra stuff and I was like, they just turned 18. Because the child just turned 18, they're legally an adult, which means that the police will almost certainly refuse to kick them out immediately unless there's an active violence or a crime occurring. At 18, the child is no longer a minor, but they still are considered a legal resident or tenant at will of the home. Why the police will not intervene? Civil matter. Law enforcement views this as a domestic tenancy dispute, not a criminal issue. No lockouts. Police will tell the parents they cannot legally lock the 18-year-old out, throw their belongings away, or cut off utilities. So does that count as their phone tool? Proof of residency. This is why I said I hope you've been ordering shit to the house and you got your name on it. You know what I'm saying? If the 18-year-old shows police an ID, mail, or belongings proving that they live there, which is the room, police will tell the parents to go to court. Legal way to remove an 18-year-old. Written notice. The parents must serve an 18-year-old a formal written notice to vacate, usually 30 days, depending on local state laws. Court eviction. If the child stays past the notice date, the parents must file an eviction lawsuit in civil court. Law enforcement removal. Only after the judge signs the eviction warrant can a local sheriff or marshal legally remove the adult child. When will the police step in? Physical violence, property damage, crimes, restraining orders, which is none of the above. Well, one of the above, but vice versa. You're inflicting physical violence on the kid, which is documented. So looks like, hold on, let me ask ChatGPT. What if the parent inflicting violence on the 18-year-old? And it is documented, recorded. We gonna get to the bottom of this, cuz. If a parent is inflicting violence on the 18-year-old, the police will step in immediately to arrest and remove the parent, not the 18-year-old, because the child is 18 and this is treated as domestic violence between two legal adults, and having documented or recorded evidence changes the situation completely. Shorty, you're cooked. I don't know what job you work. I heard that they found your job or whatever. You might be whether it's in the medical field or you might be a teacher. One of the two. But it looks like you're cooked, brother. What happened? Ma'am, my bad. Respectfully. What happens when the police are called? Arrest of the aggressor. If the police see physical injuries or are shown clear video, audio evidence of violence, they will likely arrest the parent on the spot for domestic assault or battery. Protection of the victim. Police will protect the 18-year-old's right to stay in their home safely. They will not allow the abusive parent to kick the victim out. Emergency protective orders. In many areas, responding to officers can immediately issue a temporary emergency restraining order that forces the abusive parent to stay away from the home, even if the parents own or rent the property. So what he should do right now, because it says what the 18-year-old can do right now: call 911 immediately, secure the evidence, file a restraining order, seek immediate shelter. If staying at the house feels too dangerous, even with a police intervention, the 18-year-old should seek a safe place. Which Senna, W Senna in the chat, I seen when I looked on TikTok, and then I went to his, I had to help him out some type of way that I can. I follow him on TikTok, and I follow him on Twitch. I wasn't gonna leave a sub, but I wanted to see what was gonna happen first, see if she was straight. She did hop on Discord eventually. This is a long video, but yeah. So
at his school, and
yeah, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna lose her job during this
He
whole
can get-
situation.
he can get
Nitro
the-
Camden was trending
out
on
of there.
Twitter with a
Out of
post saying
Dodge.
mom confronts Twitch streamer during surprise raid, with like thousands of posts going up about the situation, with the big clip pages posting everything. And you know they like to post every single clip. I'm glad they made this go viral.
Right there,
Facts.
mom confronts Twitch streamer Nitro Camden. Yes, you're number one trending on Twitch.
This
You're
is
number
crazy,
one.
gang. Like,
You made it,
Bro, I'm like,
all right, you see the friends being funny and shit like that. It's not,
Like,
it's not the time to be funny.
bro.
Like, you see
They
this
were
what's going on.
Ronaldo will respond to this situation as well, saying what the F is wrong with people, try to help a smaller streamer and his mom does this. And Ron was not the only streamer to support. It was a lot of
Like, let's see how many gifted he got. I'm sorry that I have to pocket watch at this time, but at the same time, it's kind of like I do be curious. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just total it a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I just want to see a little son, little 425 plus 220 plus 200. I just want to make a point though. Plus 100 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50. So that's 1,195 subs, right? Now you gotta think, this is Twitch. Realistically, altogether, you times that by 5, because it's 495, right? For 1 gifted sub, so that's for 5 gifted. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's reversed. So $5,975. You probably take 30% away from that. You probably walk away with a cold 25, 300. No, 2,500. You feel what I'm saying? That could have contributed to the house that you was complaining about. So this is why it pissed me off, because the ignorance of parents sometimes is kind of like they refuse to understand what's going on. And I know it's not what they're used to and how they came up, but at times it's changing. You feel what I'm saying? And when you kind of support your kids' dreams, bro, because when it comes to stuff like this, anything can happen. You feel what I'm saying? You see cases like Kai Cenat where like he going to school, but he's making videos. Shit's happening. He's getting hella views. He's getting paid. Now look, he posts an event. He's shutting down streets in New York. Shutting down streets in New York. You know how many people is in New York? He's shutting that shit down. All this, and now he can buy his mom don't gotta work no more. His parents don't gotta his siblings don't gotta work no more. You feel what I'm saying? Like shit like that. It's not even a reason for you to treat your kid with like some type of respect. You feel what I'm saying? That's your son. One or two
streamers in his chat gifting
So it's
subs
like,
to
what?
him,
Come
like
on,
Madi, Kello, Yugi, and Senna, just gifting him thousands of subs. Senna even reached out, hopping in a call, trying to help him and giving him motivation.
That's I deadass can't watch that. I can't watch that. That is not a fucking
That is
movie. What?
disgusting shit.
Can she be locked the up?
Yes.
All of her children away from her.
Does she have any other? No, genuinely, I hope she loses all her kids. I hope she does.
Me too.
I don't care how mad you get. You do not do this. I have never had a parent do that. I don't even want to. I don't want to play this, to be honest. I don't want to play this. And put him in a fucking headlock and smack him in the face. In the fucking face. That's your. I hope she gets her. Bro, I hope she gets her ass beat. That ass.
Me too.
I hope someone finds her and beats her ass. Is what I hope. Sorry. I do. I hope she gets exactly what the she put him through. That is fucking crazy. Cam, if you can just message
That's a
me
little crazy
privately,
to say,
I just don't. I don't want to. I feel weird doing a call with people. I just
Okay.
I message me privately.
Mate, this is not Senna's bag though. Like she don't do this. So that tells you like the urgency of this shit. Like,
And I want to figure out some stuff with your money situation so I can make sure I can try to send you the money on Cash App or something so you can get a hotel or whatever, even if it's something to just get out of there for a few nights. You know what
Get
I
him
mean?
a B&B.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
So,
A decent B&B.
Thank you, sir.
but I don't want to do that outside of the call and everything like that, and just try to help. I don't want to do this, like doing it live is just kind of weird.
Yeah.
And so I
Tell
just
this
want
cat
to,
to skedaddle.
I'll do that to you off stream. I'll talk to you off stream. But I needed to get in contact with you so I can do that, because I don't want to send you some subs and then you're stuck. You know what I mean? And the subs are going to your mom and she has your account. I don't want to do that. So
Yeah.
if you could just message me and we'll figure that out. Okay.
But how would she do that though? Because it's like, nigga, can't use Cash App. She got my phone. I don't know where the phone is at. Because when I went on his stream, it was probably like late as hell. It was probably like 3 o'clock. The nigga was still trying to figure out what to do. He didn't have his phone. What they were trying to figure out was like, all right, she said, if he's still there by the time he said she told him that if he's still there by the time she gets back, it's gonna be a problem. I guess she went to sleep. She had to go somewhere, but she had to work later on, so she was gonna leave. And he still didn't know where his phone was. He's trying to figure that shit out.
All right, yes, ma'am. Thank you again.
So I don't know how
Appreciate
she's gonna send
everybody.
us the funds. Maybe give it to a friend,
And hey,
a trustworthy friend. But
bro, like I know a lot of people are gonna see this, and it's probably not the publicity you want, bro. But I don't think anybody's gonna see that and think you did anything wrong. So please keep your head up, bro. That's the least I can say. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you again.
After this,
look
Senna
how
will send
respectful
him
he
an
is. Calling
undisclosed.
Senna ma'am and shit. I know she a little old head and shit like that, but yeah, come on, saying like. All right, it's serious moment.
amount of
It's
money.
serious
I'm
matter.
guessing it was a lot based
man.
on his reaction.
I'm sending him 2 payments
The fine
because
shit.
my bank won't let me send it all at once. So I told him I'm gonna send him the other part of it in the next like few days.
Oh my fucking gosh, why did she do that? Why did she do that? Senna, you did not have to do that. Oh my fucking gosh.
What did she send him?
Gosh.
How much?
This is what it's all about with the streaming community.
I have to do my
Won't let me.
Money. I'm guessing it was a lot based on his reaction.
I'm
Yeah.
sending him 2 payments because my bank won't let me send it all.
Now, my transfer limit is 25. 100. I don't know how much her transfer limit is a day. Usually it raises depending on how long you had your bank. My shit probably higher than that now. But at the time when I was transferring a lot, I'd have to do increments during it, like each day. So I probably like a cool 5 to 10,000. It might be a 10,000 limit. Mind you, ATM is like $1,000 limit, so it could only be like one of those with a bank.
All at once.
They don't got money
so
like that to
I
be.
told him I'm gonna
But it's
send him the
electronically.
other
It don't
part of
even-
it in the next like few days.
Oh my fucking gosh, why did she do that? Why did she do that? Senna, you did not have to do that. Oh my fucking gosh. Oh my gosh.
This is what it's all about with the streaming community, man. Like a situation like this, people got to put all their differences aside and just support somebody like this that really needs help. I'm sure it's a lot of other people out there for sure that's in the same situation. So just seeing this situation could give other people courage to just stand up, you know, leave that toxic situation that they're probably in. That's similar to Nitro Camden's.
I got you.
Thank you, Core.
Life.
See?
You got corn them up.
Perfect timing, Cam. Perfect timing, bro. God work, gang.
Yeah,
You
Cat,
know what we
y'all
just
been
talked about
through-
last week.
He's been dealing with
Hang
this
on.
for a year straight.
Police
Oh.
might have
Core. I'm thinking about Philly core. Nah, this is FaZe.
to come here, though.
She would
Phase Core.
also call the police on him, and they would end up being there when he was on a call with Senna.
She can call police. Call the police. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, this
Call the
man don't
police.
make
Now you see what we just looked up, right? If they know the severity of the situation and know the context of it, I'm pretty sure that they would not kick him out. They would kick her out. Actually, they would put her in cuffs, fist to cuffs, nigga. No fists, just cuffs. Just cuffs. But you're lucky. Somebody will when they find out what you did. You know what I'm saying? You got me stuttering like I'm a Rakai or some shit. Like, damn, let me just play this shit.
Oh, no. We're talking about our
Don't
number.
need to cash. Yeah.
Nah, we're not saying our number.
It's okay. Call the police. All right, boys. Hey,
That's like the dumbest thing
let
that
me
you
go
could
get a
do.
pistol.
Not
I
knowing.
don't know. She called the police.
She called the police.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna wait for them to pull up.
This finna go bad for her, bro.
Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah, and I'm recording on the GoPro, so.
Also, make it clear, Cam, if you do run into the police, make it clear that everything's recorded, alright?
Oh,
yeah, you gotta let them know that.
Can I get your...
Her choking you and punching you. You had your hands up the whole time, so make sure that's clear, and the Clippers got you, so you'll be good.
And I didn't even think about how viral TikTok is. Like, that's literally...
Bro, literally, I'm watching it happen. Like, I seen a clip of it happen, but that was literally like, it said 30 minutes ago that was up. It barely had likes on the shit. I'm looking at it like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, oh, this is dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get rated 10,000, and then I see the mom. So now I'm looking, and I click the little blue search, and then I'm just scrolling through it, and I'm seeing more and more. Like, damn, I thought it was supposed to be like a happy moment and shit. The mom tweaking out and all that. The mom go from tweaking to putting her hands on him to biting. I'm like, it's getting worse and worse. Yo, what's up? And then she telling him, get out, kick it out. Yo, I'm like, damn, bro. And then I look on Twitter. It's already on Twitter, gang. I was like, damn. So once Twitter get a hold of this shit, nigga, your job, bye-bye. You know what I'm saying? Digital footprint. I be telling y'all, digital footprint real, bro.
The same thing that happened in Camden, because Speed was going through the same thing with his mom. I'm not sure if she assaulted him, but he was going through the same situation, and he was eventually forced to get out of there. And this whole time, his friends in Discord were doing everything to help him find a place to stay and even get him a phone because she took his phone. And it's crazy how people...
As my friend, bro, you couldn't let your friend stay with you, nigga. You couldn't let your friend stay with you, bro. Y'all trying to find him a place to stay. I understand he getting sent funds and shit like that. He can, but damn, nigga. You know what I mean? Like,
people on the internet can believe in you more than your own family. From everything I've seen in this situation, it was nothing he did to warrant her to take it that far.
I'll be sick as hell.
And honestly,
I gotta do my whole
anything
setup
unless your life is in danger, so warrant you to put your hands on your own kid. A simple convo would have been enough, like I said. But I'm glad this got exposed live.
You probably got the context. It's already a long video, but yeah, this is crazy, gang. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. With that being said, that's the end of this video. Make sure y'all like the video, hype the video, comment down below, and sub up. He is locked in. Let's get it.